Hello, and thank you for watching this September 8th weather update, brought to you by Agrible, the makers of Morning Farm Report. My name is Eric Snodgrass, and I'm a senior atmospheric scientist and co-founder of Agrible. This past weekend saw the return of severe thunderstorm activity across parts of the Midwest and Great Plains. Hot and humid conditions over the past week set the central United States up for thunderstorm activity, and this animation of lightning on Monday evening shows the latest round. As of 10 p.m. on Monday evening, nearly 19,000 strikes per hour were being recorded. Severe storms in southern Nebraska produced tornadoes and destructive hail. Jefferson County in southeast Nebraska reported a large area of 2-inch plus hail that damaged crops in this county. While the severe threat subsides somewhat over the next few days, it is important to remember that September is still a potent month in terms of producing crop-damaging severe weather. The bigger story has been the most recent round of torrential rains across the Corn Belt. Widespread rain and storms produced better than 2 inches of rain across parts of Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin, while sporadic, localized thunderstorms popped up in eastern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Some of these small local storms dropped as much as 2 inches of rain in just a few hours and canceled a few football games on Friday evening. We can also see from this map that several locations in the Corn Belt were dry over the last 7 days. While these rains are beneficial for beans, a large amount of corn in the Midwest has reached black layer, and drier conditions are needed for the rest of the month to get moisture levels below 20% as we prepare for harvest. The best news for this week's forecast is the arrival of cooler air. Here we can see that cooler air arriving in the Midwest around midweek. This animation starts on Tuesday morning and runs through Sunday and shows lower 80s and upper 70s returning to the heartland with overnight lows in the 50s and 60s. This past Sunday was one of the hottest days of the year for parts of the Corn Belt, but relief from this heat is on its way. With the cooler temperatures come the chance for more rain. Here we can see that accumulated precipitation over Tuesday through Friday this week. Field work will be limited midweek by the arrival of this rain. You can see as I rock back and forth in time that by Wednesday morning, rain will have spread from Oklahoma through Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, and Michigan. Outside of the Corn Belt, we can see thunderstorm activity push inland from the Gulf of Mexico across the southeast United States. Expect localized heavy rain here as tropical moisture spreads throughout the southeast. Elsewhere, the remnants of Hurricane Linda push through the Baja of California. I wanted to briefly mention that even with the remnants of Erica passing over the southeast, drought conditions have not improved much as one would have hoped. This is important to monitor in preparation for the peanut harvest later this year. Since the only significant tropical activity to mention is the decaying remnants of Tropical Storm Grace in the Central Atlantic, I thought I would finish this video with another look into the crop conditions in South America as they approach planting. This map shows the last 2 months of drought conditions, and it is clear that the prime growing regions in Brazil are not stressed at this time by drought. Of minor concern, though, is the potential development of drier conditions across Argentina. While Brazilian growing conditions are often better in El Niño years, corn-growing parts of Argentina need to be watched closely, as drier conditions have settled in some places over the last 30 days. Remember, though, this is their dry season. We will watch the precipitation forecast closely in the coming weeks, as global grain supplies are high and market prices will depend heavily on the evolution of the South American crops this winter. Well, as always, we at Agrible will bring you the latest and best weather forecast information through our Morning Farm Report, so that you can efficiently plan your operations. We thank you for your attention and hope you look forward to our next weather video update. Thank you.